Hello and Merry Christmas to you. As I record this, it's Christmas Eve and I'm wishing you all a wonderful festive time. Now, today's monologue might be somewhat of a rant and I apologise for that. And I'm calling it, Oh My, Too Much AI. I don't know whether you've noticed this, you must have, but everybody, it seems to be embracing the artificial intelligence that is AI in everything that you do. Friends of mine who I thought would just push back against this, no, they're using it, they're using the graphics and there's their lovely smiley little face in a setting that is an AI environment. It's everywhere. You can't turn on the internet without a little AI something or other. You go on and browse something. We've been browsing plants and trees and various things for our Biggleswick farm. Check out The English Couple if you're not watching it. And already suddenly chat to an AI bot, chat to somebody like this, or use our AI service to help you do this. The adverts are full of various different things telling you about the new services that you can get with our AI assistant. It's all over the bleeding place. And you know, I logged on to my email account and there was this email thing that said, use AI to give you a synopsis what is the word? A précis of the email that's come in. And I get emails that say things like, Dear Richard, I'm very interested in your book Biggleswick. Could you let me know how to buy it? And then AI saying, I'll put that into a synopsis so you can read it. I go, well, I know what it says. It says, I'd like to buy your book. I don't need AI to tell me that. People are embracing this like I've never seen before. It's just become the new fad. And I'm slightly worried because it is brainwashing people and bringing them to the dumbest situation you could possibly imagine. Oh yeah, we get AI to do it. We no longer have to think. What is the matter with people? What is the matter with you guys using this AI? I've had people, intelligent people going, oh yes, I went on AI and I just checked out the facts. Well, how do you know they're the facts? You're just hoping that AI, and it's sort of blind faith at the end of the day, has come up, scraped enough of the internet to put together something. It seems to me that AI is just giving you what you want. It is more of this echo chamber. You know, people are saying, I've got a special relationship with AI. I've tricked it. I've found out the answer to life, the universe and everything. And you know what? It's not 42. No, it's something else. And they'll talk about it and you go, oh yeah. And then I say, I found out about the vaccines on AI, whether they're real or not. And you keep asking, you keep prodding and you go, I'm not sure about that. And then AI comes back and says, no, you're quite right. Actually, it's not that. It's actually this. And in the end, it just gives you all the answers that you want. And it's driving me potty because the other part of it is AI videos. Not only is AI scripting and voicing and collecting stock footage of some subjects, how do you know any of it's true? We are progressing to this digital terrible state in which everything is being created by artificial intelligence and humans. The wonderful intelligence of us with our brains and our bodies and our brawn and our minds and our ability to be creative is being wiped out because all of a sudden we have AI. It can do it all for us. We don't have to think. It is driving me mad. I don't know if it's driving you mad, whether you see it, whether you just think, well, no, embrace it, Richard, embrace it. You know, AI is the answer. It's the way forward. To me, it is where the lemmings are standing on the edge of the cliff and just throwing themselves off because it can do it all. As I mentioned once before, we met a lady who said, I'm an artist and I used AI to create these paintings. And they were, you know, curious paintings, I grant you. But she just gave, you know, a number of terms to AI and it produced the painting. She didn't actually do any brush strokes herself. She didn't sort of actually conceptualize the picture. She just said, give me this, this and this, a painting in this style. And AI goes, boo, 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 boo. Bing! And suddenly she is an artist, which means everybody is an artist. Everybody can do the same. I mean, unless you have some condition that has you as a paraplegic, unable to speak, unable to move, crippled to the point where you cannot touch a computer, cannot talk to a computer, then perhaps you cannot be an artist with AI because there's no way to interact with it. But as long as you're able to speak or as long as you're able to type, you too can do amazing things. You can be an author. You can write books and just say, I'll write me me a book about this, that and the other in this style, in 700 pages, how many 100,000 words, and bing, AI is there. But the thing is, I don't know whether you've noticed this with the AI stuff, it's bland, it's boring, it's the same, it all looks similar, and everybody, it doesn't seem they can't see it. The pictures that they use, the sort of cartoony sort of pictures, they all look the same. The photos, the lack of photo, the sort of over photo reality of it, all looks the same. It's just bland, and it's part of, now, in my mind, more of the uglification, the dumbing down of this world and people in it. Now, I'm sure that people out there will be going, oh, Richard, you're talking hogwash. Really? Am I? What happened to those people who could create such wonderful things? I watched a video, somebody sent me a lovely video about wood turning the other day, and all these incredibly brilliantly talented craftsmen were turning wood and making bowls and all sorts of intricate things out of wood with various different chisels. These machines that they were using, belt-driven, steam-powered machines, incredible. It created by human mind, the tools handmade in forges by human hands, this wonderful, amazing body that has so much energy and power and creativity in it that once produced such superb things. But no, not anymore. Don't bother to learn a trade. Don't bother to learn a skill. Don't get to the point where you are an incredible, marvelous individual who can create something on the top of a pin that nobody else can do, or that you can write soliloquies, or you can put together amazing music, because you don't need to. AI does it. Everybody is a creator. Everybody can do these things. But of course, the reality is nobody can do these things, because it's not you doing it. You've switched yourself off. You have just given over pretty much the last of your individual, creative, imaginative, special thing about unique perspective. You have given it away to the digital world. You have handed it over to Satan. You have allowed now that the big dead corporations will just ensnare you, because at the end of the day, you have nothing. You have nothing. You've not learnt a new skill. You've not created anything. Oh, but I can talk into it and I can create all these wonderful things. But it's not you, is it? It's not you that's doing it. Where's the pride? Where is the satisfaction? Where is that, the tiredness of having spent 12 hours learning something and going, wow, I've really achieved something, when at the tap of a button, tip, 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 tap, there is another bland book with all the same old crap that's in 100 million other books that are the same. Where's that individual spark? Where's that divine something that resides within us? No, AI is something to be wary of in a big way. It is, I don't believe that Satan actually exists, or that the devil is a real thing. You may, I don't care. But this is the work of that kind of entity, that AI doing all these things for you and taking away your unique perspective, your creativity, is a very worrying situation. And it's so sad to see people falling into that and using that, no longer using the noggin that they were born with, that incredible, wonderful thing, that their own mind, and not using any of that, and just slipping away, as it seems a lot of people are quite content to slip away into oblivion and lose everything. Where is it? And the thing about AI, everything is all in a digital realm. It's not in a physical thing. Think of those people who used to make their own paper and make their own ink and create their own quills and then write stuff that's still extant today and is a piece of history with their vibrations still connected to that thing. There is nothing better than going into an old library or a museum and handling something that was being held or created 100 years ago, 1,000 years ago by somebody. What kind of vibrational connection do you have to a creator from something that's just spewed out of a computer? You have nothing, because it is just a spewing piece of digital detritus. AI is not a great thing. And my message to you for 2026 is to stop Stop mucking about with AI. My, oh my, there is too much AI. I wish you a happy Christmas, and I hope that whatever you've got unwrapping in your thing is not anything that has been created with that bland, ugly AI. Till I speak to you again, goodbye.